What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here, and we are going to be looking at the pending Tennogen content that might make its way into the game here sometime in the near future. Now, of course, Digital Extremes has been pretty busy with some of the larger updates in the past, year or so, and it's actually been quite a while since we've gotten some Tennogen content in the game. Now, they did recently mention that they're selecting some upcoming skins from Tennogen here soon. I don't know if, because they're not supposedly not doing waves anymore. It makes it sound like they just kind of put their Tennogen selection process on hold for a little bit while they were working on those larger projects. But I would expect some selections to be made here in the near future. Obviously, the dev's been really busy, so when it comes to getting these skins in game, there's obviously going to have to be a lot of, in-depth looking at the skins to make sure they meet all their quality control type stuff, and then being able to rig it up and get things set up so that they actually function well in game. So it might be a little while, but it does sound like they're in the process of making some selections. So I'm pretty excited about that. Obviously, I know a lot of people are on this channel because of the Tennogen stuff, so I wanted to show you guys what is on the horizon potentially for Warframe. Now, I was trying to get this to select some of the things I've personally voted on, and I haven't been able to find some of that. So I will point out, I think, maybe if I go into the search bar, just off the top of my head, there is some Ion content that should be coming at some point. Have these been... I don't think, yeah, I think some of these, like these top three, haven't made it in the game yet. Like this shoulder piece looks freaking awesome, like this Anubis style shoulder piece is actually displayed on an Ash, potential Ion Ash skin, so that's really cool too. But we'll take a look at that in a minute. Actually, it's right here. But there were like an Anaros, Loki, Ash, there's several Ion pieces that I'm hoping make it its way into the game. These are all by Yadis, by the way, who has a pretty good reputation, has already had some skins in game, so I'm excited, and hopefully we start seeing some of this get incorporated. So anyways, I'm sure there's some stuff that I voted on that we might not stumble across, but I'm going to go by most recent because, of course, I don't want to dwell too long and start searching through stuff we've already seen before. I did do a video about upcoming Tennogen releases in the past, so if you'd like to check that out, feel free. Some of those obviously made its way into the game already, and some of those maybe still need some work before they get incorporated, but without further ado, let's jump on into some of the stuff that I think kind of pops out. And I kind of, am excited about. I don't know why Steam is doing this. It's starting to cut out a lot of these photos, so I'll try to point out some of these, but I do like that it now allows me to hit the next button and kind of proceed through some of these larger images. Sorry that it cuts some of this off, but here's a citrine skin that I think looks really, really cool, and I'm actually excited for this to make its way into the game. I think there's some potential there. I will probably pick this up. I'm actually pleasantly surprised how much I like Citrine. She's really good. She's really good. Not to mention all the awards that have been made here. So hopefully this makes its way. We have an Entrati Lisette skin, which I think looks pretty cool. I'd probably pick this up for a couple bucks. I won't dwell too long. Let's keep going. We have a Ureli skin that seems to be almost... technological, maybe even corpusy, sort of. So that would be cool, like a Ureli style skin. We have a shoulder piece, which I think looks pretty neat. A lot of these recent ones seem to be fairly polished. I think once Digital Extremes said they were going to start selecting some, a lot of the creators that have been working on long-time projects started actually putting their stuff in here recently. So some cool armor pieces, which I'd be willing to pick up maybe. There is a Kullervo skin, also by Vic. I'm not that familiar with Kullervo's aesthetic all that much. I didn't play around like crazy fashion framing. So you might have to point out how different this looks from the standard skin. I do think that Kullervo is a unique design, but Personally, I haven't spent a lot of time fashion framing Kalervo, so that is a potential good one. A pretty cool sword skin here, a longsword. We have an Ash alternate helmet. We have a Sayandana, which actually looks pretty cool. Looks like it's by Rakao. Going to be paired potentially with, Revenant. Obviously, you have to purchase them separate, but a Revenant skin that could be making its way in the game. Looks pretty unique. I'm starting to notice that a lot of the Prime Warframe stuff looks really, really good. They've really stepped up their skins, their Prime skins especially, and some of these are going to have trouble competing with a lot of the really nice Prime stuff that came out, like the Revenant stuff, but there's something for everybody, I think, especially with these awesome Tennogen creators. Cool Sayandana. I'm a sucker for Sayandanas. I think this one looks pretty cool. Most of the stuff, especially like for instance the Revenant skin, I'd have to see in game and then compare and contrast the two and decide which one I like the most. But I'm excited for the opportunity to even do so. But we have a two-handed Nakana skin potentially going to make its way into the game. As you can tell, I'm trying to speed through some of these fairly quick. Trinity Bifasolist, so kind of a sentient-oriented Trinity, which is pretty cool. I think there's some potential here. Maybe I don't know. I'd like to see it in game for sure. Whip skin, a great sword skin. That's pretty cool. We have a Wisp. Everybody loves Wisp. I mean, come on. Wisp. We're getting a lot of head shots. We got this one. Okay. It's I can see little differences between kind of what we have right now. There's a lot of Wisp content out there. So I would like to see this in game. That looks pretty nice, actually. Once again, cutting off stuff. I don't know why it wants to do that, but I've tried closing out Steam and trying to restart it and modify a couple things, but it seems like it just insists on like this, like slicing off some of the good bits. But it's got one really good bit right there. That looks freaking sick. Let's pop back because that right there. That looks awesome. The Techno Pyre Ember skin. That looks really, really cool. This might be the thumbnail. I don't know. Maybe. This is by Master Noob. Of course. Yeah, the techno stuff. Very cool. Excited about that. I most likely would pick that up. I picked up a lot of the techno stuff. What do we have? A Cerulean Sayandana. That actually looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's got some sort of energy bit coming off of it as well. Let's see. Gyre? A Gyre alternate helmet. Okay. Animated panning. Oh, so it like... That's kind of cool. Yeah, okay. I like that. It's a unique design. I think that's pretty neat. A chest piece. Looks like it would fit really well with what's her face, the Warframe. A Baruch Kabbalist. Okay. A lot of people really like Baruch. It's got a lot of fancy, I don't know, line work and whatnot on it. So interesting. The helmet, I don't know. I'd have to see it in game. You can see some theming with it for sure. Some realistic kind of theming. We have Formicide skin, maybe a bit of a work in progress. I don't know. I'd have to, once again, see it in game or in the engine would be beneficial, of course. Ureli Forstay, very cutesy anime maybe inspired, I guess. I don't know. Pigtailed. I mean, it kind of fits her theme. Haro Prophetas. Whoa. Oh man. This looks great. I love Haro, first of all, and a corpusy, technological type skin. Oh man, that looks really cool. I would love to get some of the corpus themed weapons and run something, fashion frame it up like this. That looks cool. For edgy edgy kind of design. That looks pretty good as well. Very cool. I'm a big fan of that. So this one is Belaya, of course, and Vornex Noxer. Okay, all right. I'm excited about that one for sure. We have the Rao Sayandana. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, another color scheme. Okay, I don't know. I want to see it in game, but it does kind of do it for me. I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely abstract. Something different from what we have. The Gothic Sayandana, also very abstract. Skull-like, piece with some. I like that. That's pretty neat. I could see that on like a Inquisitor or like Haro or something like that. I think that'd be cool. Varuna, that's who I was thinking of, the Warframe. But the freaking Miyabi theme with this Verona would be sick. Oh man, that's sick. I like that. I really like that. I could see myself picking this up for sure. Very cool. Very, very cool. Keep on going. A cool headpiece for Operator. Anpu for Necros. Who's this by? Vic? Okay, and Crackle 2012. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see something like this being a game. That looks really cool. So, of course, I'm gonna try to rattle through some of these. Feel free to smash the like button. I don't know, the algorithm and whatnot, to help this video get out there and get seen. Let people know what they could potentially expect from Tennogen. Would be really awesome. Thank you guys for your support on the channel, especially this Tennogen stuff. Not only for me, but for these artists. Literally, a lot of these guys are starting to like do this for a living, and that's freaking awesome. So I like supporting independent creators like that. I think it's, I'm a big fan of people who take their skills and find a way to make a living off of that, something they enjoy. So support these guys. If you're, buy Tennogen stuff, let these people know what you're excited about. Maybe jump on their Instagrams or their social medias or whatnot, and give them some love. I've met several of these guys at like TennoCon and whatnot, and they truly do enjoy this type of work. They're creatives. They sit down. They put hundreds of hours into these skins, and I'll point out a few, maybe some creators as we go. People that I've met that truly love what they do, and they create some really, really cool stuff. So this looks awesome. Hildren's super powerful, and I've started to fall in love with Hildren because she's just tanky, and she can get work done like crazy. And getting like this infested design here, it's the opposite of kind of what Hildren is. I would love to fashion frame up Hildren like this, but Ventral Hound, very cool. All right, very cool. Jumping in, we have a piece right here for similar kind of theme by Ventral Hound, and then a foot piece by Ventral Hound, very cool. Kakarot 2812, Varuna, Demonia, interesting. Varuna is kind of a busy, kind of like fur pattern kind of frame, so I would like to see this side by side with what we have now. It does look really cool. The helmet definitely looks really cool. I'd like to see this in game. I think it's got some potential for some good fashion frame. A dagger, like a corpusy type deal. We have a heavy blade, like energy type weapon. Lost Epoch with an Excalibur design, looking really cool. All right, I like, man, some of these are really cool. I love Excalibur. Obviously this is giving me like sentient vibes. I think Excalibur is a really cool frame. Versatile, especially when you get into the helmet stuff. Even though it's not like, I'm sure there's endgame builds out there for Excalibur, but it's just an all-around super enjoyable frame, especially when you get some of the, like I said, some of the helmet stuff in. That's pretty cool. Two-handed Nakana. I actually thought this was more of a heavy blade, but okay. It's kind of neat. Claw skin, like a sentient claw skin. I am down for that. I am excited. I have a few frames that have kind of sentient inspired stuff. And I want to get more sentient weapons. I want to fashion frame up like sentient themed Warframes. It's just super cool. I love it. I love it. I want to see this in game for sure. I got to go through and actually start clicking on like the endorse button or whatever. Yeah, like these, so that I can actually say, yes, I love this, and please add it. Thank you. Come again. A sentient Zaku. Now, I've mentioned in the past, the one downside about, for instance, Zaku, Ivara, is like Zaku changes forms. So the interesting thing is the alternate form unique? When you break into the alternate form, as you can see, some of it is for this skin at least, that it is a little bit more unique, but you lose a lot of the love and detail. So I love this theme and design. I just find it hard sometimes to purchase skins for frames that I can't, really enjoy the fashion frame for. For instance, Ivara or Loki, they're invisible all the time, so it's like it's hard to buy skins. So a lot of times, just because of that, I end up using a Helminth design, and I actually don't utilize their invisibility or whatever, because I turn them into a different type of Warframe, fighting style, builds, and all that stuff. So usually fits the theme. But anyways, Infested Necros. Very, what's it called? Last of Us, almost? I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's different. I have to see it in game. A lot of these I fall in love with when I see them in game and I start fashion framing them. I think there is some potential here. I don't know. Some of these obviously are going to be work in progress. Digital Extremes will get back to them and be like, this is what we love. This is what needs to be changed a little bit in order to fit certain qualifications that we have in the game, and maybe they'll make it in one day. But this Sevagoth looks pretty cool. Sorry, it's cutting stuff off again, and I don't like it. Obviously, we can get through some of the photos and see it a little bit more in detail. That's really cool. I actually don't play Sevagoth really at all. I think his fashion frame, his design is super cool. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't enjoy his play style all that much. Maybe I just have to spend more time with him, get a really good build. Oh, look at that. Get a really good build going, and maybe I'll fall in love with him a bit more. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just takes one Tennogen skin to get me to play a frame again, and I learn to love it. But another claw skin, a little bit more on the corpusy side, and that's another thing. Like I said, I would love to get into some more fashion frame corpusy type builds. It's super cool. It claws out, dude, that's awesome. I love this type of stuff. I love thumbing through these and just seeing thumbing through. I'm literally clicking with my pointer finger. But like these Tonfas, I love this stuff. There's so many creative people out there doing some awesome stuff. Obviously, they're utilizing a lot of aesthetic stuff that is designed by Digital Extremes. But man, like Malaya and this pole arm. I'm not gonna click on this one. I'll click on the Revu, the Styanax, because it looks like that's probably incorporated. But polearm, this Styanax looks sick. I think this has been on here for a little while. I could be wrong. Maybe I just saw it on like a Facebook group or something. I don't know. But dude. So this is his. Okay, so this is his spear, but I think they did a theme with the other spear you just saw as well. So I like this. I like this quite a bit. I think pointing out kind of this default color scheme, it's a little bit more like volcanic or whatever, but this feels pretty true to like a fantasy, I don't know, like a mix between a futuristic fantasy, like gladiator type, and I'm here for it. I love it. The sword and sword paladin type thing, I freaking huge fan. Ezreal Sayandana, that looks really, really cool. Once again, cutting off some of the stuff. Oh man, I wish it wouldn't do that. But there we go. Looking really, really cool. I could see this on that, what was it? Guzmo. Awesome. recognize the name. I can see this on the Sevagoth for sure. Got the really cool dagger, sword. Okay, yeah, could be long, could be a sword. Alternate helmet for Frost looks pretty cool. We got a couple other attachments which look cool, pretty cool. When attachments come out and they're only a couple bucks and they really fit a theme, I'm a big fan of purchasing them. It is sometimes unfortunate where you want to buy all 3 pieces, chest piece, shoulder piece, leg piece, and maybe even a Sayandana that fits the theme, and you end up spending like $10. But it's literally some of these guys, it helps them do this for a living, so I'm happy to do it in most cases. Another Zaku looking really cool. You can see the difference between their previous iteration and Digital Extreme probably got back to them and said, hey, we kind of like what you're doing, but some adjustments need to be made, so this is what we currently is I don't know, up for a vote. Looks pretty cool. Again, it's a Zaku, so it does have the alternate mode, but looking pretty cool. Got a lot of awards, so that's nice. I like that. Some sentient pieces for operator, pretty neat. A Lavos piece. Oh man. Like a beak, like almost Plague Doctor-ish, but a little shorter beak. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. I actually like Lavos. He's a cool Warframe for sure. Styanax Ares, so another Styanax design. This is different. It does look, I guess, within the boundaries of what Styanax is. It can't be too super abstract, but anyways, I do like this helmet design. That's really cool, especially because it's more, I don't know, pointy, medieval, I guess. Very cool. I like this one as well. I like this one a lot. Jump back. What do we have? Corpus Fist Punchy Boys. That's pretty cool. Grenier Punchy Boys. All right. Pretty cool. Both by the Traveling Merchant. Lubox creating a cool polearm. Blazing Cobalt with a flame axe. I like that. Grenier-esque. You can kind of see the pattern in there. I like that. I like that quite a bit. This would definitely fit with some of my Grax stuff. I've bought so many Grax skins, it's crazy. Anyways, it's warranted. I mean, the Grax stuff is awesome. Speaking of Grenier inspired, of course, you can see the hammer, or the, I don't know, hammer, whatever, skin here. This is an Excalibur? Okay. That's cool. Almost has like a frog-like helmet? Froggy boy? I don't know. It is cool. It is cool. Grenier, like, I could see myself picking that up. I would love to fashion frame this, for sure. Blazing Cobalt and Lua Luminary. Very cool. Sculpting, yeah, textures, okay, very cool. All right. Excalibur Vipur. Okay, maybe a Viper type. I'm not familiar with snake, reptilian whatnots, but yeah. Cool dagger. Kingfisher dagger. Pretty neat. A heavy blade, Beluga Ostron heavy blade. That's sick. That's really cool. I love how it's I don't know. There's a theming to it which fits. Obviously, it's called the Ostron, heavy blade, but that's neat. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know why. It's not so abstract, out of the ordinary. It just has a cool theme to it, and I like it. What do we got? More Punchy Boys, Impactor. Wait, are these the same? Okay, maybe one is updated, but anyways, cool design. I like it. We're only on page. Wait, are we on page 4? Holy smokes! I gotta go faster. Sweet Nakana, two-handed, I believe. A Gauss alt helmet. That's actually pretty cool. We just got Gauss Prime, so a lot of love for Gauss. Okay, I'm gonna try not to click on as many of these. Oh, here I go clicking again. Very cool. Machete, really? I could see like a heavy blade. I don't know. Is that missing the mark? Not a lot of people use the machete. It is cool. Traveling Merchant. Creating some cool stuff. You are creating some cool stuff. I will give it to you. Mag Celestis. I gotta click on this one. It's Mag. There's a lot of like super Mag, Mag players out there. So that is neat. That is neat. I find it hard loving Mag, but I do enjoy playing as Mag. So I don't know. Sayandana. Let me click on this one because it's kind of hard to tell from that very first picture what we're seeing. It is neat. That is neat. I do also like that color scheme. I am a Orkin boy at heart. A cool punchy drill bit. Sayandana. Leg pieces, chest piece. Okay, interesting. Two-handed. Oh, chopper. It's a two-handed katana. Yeah, that's cool. I really like that. I gotta click on this one because it looks. Look at some of these details in there. These rings. Oh man, I love this. Traveling merchant. Awesome additions. It's a newer name to me at least, and I am liking a lot of the stuff they're putting out. So I'd like to see some of that make its way in the game. Sevagoth, Ezreal. I think we looked at. Yeah. No, I don't. I think we saw an Ezreal weapon and Sayandana or something, but there is a lot of potential here. That looks cool. Man, like I said, I don't play Sevagoth a lot, but you end up buying a skin like this because of how cool it looks, and before you know it, you're maining Sevagoth, Necrolist? That's cool. Once again, I'm really trying to incorporate some sentient stuff into my fashion frames. I love it. Very cool. By Nibjil. I'm sorry, but yeah, you. Good luck with a lot of these guys getting in. Especially, you got some new faces, so good luck to everybody getting some stuff in here. Don't feel discouraged if it gets, you get some feedback and they need some alterations. Digital Extremes has come out and said that they don't like just shooting people down, but they are insistent that you can keep reiterating and fixing things, and if it does meet qualifications and people want it in game, it will make it in the game. They've been very clear about that they are, really willing to work with the creators and help them get their stuff in game. So I know that it can be difficult to kind of produce content like this. I obviously don't have the talent for it. I have some ideas, and I would like to kind of send some of these creators their way and be like, hey, have you ever thought about doing something like this, and maybe a little collab or something. But if you are creating some of this stuff and you maybe don't get accepted right away, number one, don't give up. Number two, a lot of these creators are very willing to provide feedback and help. Wow, that's cool. Shoulder pieces, that's super cool. Are willing to provide you with feedback and help you kind of understand the expectations, and even maybe guide you in the right direction to make your stuff within the boundaries that Digital Extremes wants. I've sat down with a couple of these content creators, like I said, at Tennogen. A few that I just remember off the top of my head. I remember sitting down with Hydroxate, Faven. I've sat down with Persetizen. Persetizen's got a few skins that are coming up, which look super cool too. And these are creators that have talked to each other and helped each other out. They're not the only ones that are gonna, that are willing to help out either. But some of them have community, social media, and even Twitch streams where they do this live. So great places for you to talk to these people and maybe get inspired, maybe learn a thing or two. Because when you have someone that has already 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 skins in game, like say Faven does, these are people that know what they're doing and know how to play in the boundaries of Digital Extremes and their expectations. So, sorry, a little tangent there, but like I said, I really like independent creators and I really like supporting that type of stuff. And I would love to see more and more people do what they love for a living. We live in a world where it's like things can be really discouraging. This is such a cool rapier blade deal, Dream Rapier, by Matsan. Sweet. And I would love to see more people do the things they love for a living. Like, the world can be pretty discouraging, and it can be tough doing some of the stuff that is required of you to survive and get by these days. Coming from someone who literally does a job on a daily basis that can get me killed. I'm not joking. And get other people killed. One day I would like to not have to do that, but for now it pays the bills, and it does a decent job doing so. So I can't really fault it for that. But Necros Osiris skin, once again slicing off the freaking top bits. Another sentient inspired skin, very cool. Gosh, I haven't even made that far. Heavy Blade. We have an Excalibur, Arthurian. Once again, I'm sorry if I'm not providing a lot of screen time for some of these guys. This is all new stuff. This is stuff I haven't seen before, so I'm still trying to push through and make sure I cover as much as I can without wasting your guys' time. So, a very cool Heavy Blade. Oh man, Heavy Blades are people are buying Heavy Blades left and right. So many people enjoy the Heavy Blade, gameplay. So, Rusalka Ureli, very cool, very cool. All right, Ureli, recently added to the Tennogen stuff. So that's cool. Here we go. Prosetizen. Once again, I pointed out Prosetizen earlier. I didn't have the opportunity to really talk to Prosetizen much because I don't believe, at least at the time, I didn't speak English. But between some of the other content creators and their communications with him, whether it be through translations or whatever, this is someone who is passionate about what they do, and they do some awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I mean, Prosetizen, I'm sure you have seen their stuff. You had to have. So, anyways, getting through Beastbuster, a Frost. Oh man, I would love to see a Beastbuster Frost in the game. Obviously, we can look at what he's working on, but to actually have it would be awesome. Very cool. Excalibur Mithra. I think this has been a work in progress for a while, but man, I'm down. I am down. Heavy Blade, Corpusy, Heavy Blade. Oh, that's super cool, man. Super cool. Celestis Polearm skin. I'm gonna click on it. Still a little bit hard to really see. Oh, that's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. Oh, fitting. Yeah, Wisp, of course. Celestis. Hello. Love it. I love it. I'm already gonna throw this out there. I'm not even gonna lie. I bought Celestis Wisp skin because it's freaking phenomenal. It's awesome. The Lalamasu shoulder piece. Zamaru Gauss. Dude. So here's why I'm sad. I don't actually like Gauss that much. Shh. Don't be mad. I don't like Gauss that much. He's interesting. I have played a bit of Gauss, but I don't rely on his speed, and that's what he's about. I just play him like any other frame, so I don't really get to utilize him to his best potential. But a Samurai Zamaru type skin like that, count me in. I'll be farming another Gauss just to play with that skin. A very cool a Protea skin. Very cool. I'm about it. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Because it's going to be, of course, Protea has a little bit of alternate visor stuff. Very cool. Vic, once again. Like I said, another newer name that I don't recognize. Good luck. I think that looks really cool. Hopefully it gets in. Another Gauss skin. Kuva, though? I don't know. Once again, I don't really know what Warframe is going to, accept or deny. I feel like this is a little bit too on the nose for something they've already created, and maybe that's just too, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Inaro's Thoth helmet. I don't know if that's for me, but I get it. It's also inspired by, Egyptian mythology. So, it's a thing. It might be for you. Celestis Heavy Blade. Come on, take my money. Take my money. You can have it. Here you go. Where's my wallet? You can have it. Here we go. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Once again, I try not to dwell too much. A cool Sayandana deal. I think that, I want to see that in game. I'll try to play around with it, see if I like it. A Raiju Volt. I think this has been reiterated on once or twice. Once again, cutting off the helmet. Why? Why, Steam? Why you do this? Why you do this? Anyways, looking pretty cool. I would like to see that in game. I really love playing Volt. Not gonna lie. Wisp Gosper. I think we're starting to get into a couple of the things that I have covered before, so I'll try to be a bit faster. Blade of the Lotus chest piece. I think some of these are just either have been modified to, Ash Blade of the Lotus, to fit the guidelines for digital extremes. I could be wrong, but Protea's successor skin. Once again, another Procedicin skin. Awesome. I really hope this gets into game. That's cool. It's cool. All right. Some Ion stuff. Ion Loki. I mentioned I wanted to take a look at this. Ion Loki. Awesome. Once again, unfortunate because Loki is Invisible Boy. I have been considering making a non-invisible Loki. I know, right? That's blasphemy. But I mean, I want to see this. So I need a good build that actually is viable where I can see this. So, anyways, some really cool shoulder pieces and whatnot. Hirumono is another. Here's an Ash design. Man, why is it cutting this off like that? Anyways, okay, we'll try to go a little faster. Once again, like I said, a lot of this I've either seen kind of, and it might be just, like I said, updated. Let's go through a really cool Garuda skin. Garuda is such a cool theme. Man, such a cool theme. I like Garuda. A Garuda alternate helmet. I think I've shown this before on the previous one, but very cool helmet. Vesper Remnant. This Oberon Coven skin. I know I've shown this on the previous one, but I want this. It is really cool. Look at that. That's cool. All right. Like I said, we'll try to go a little bit faster. Ion Ash. Obviously, very, very cool. Big fan. Obviously, with weapons and the shoulder pieces that have already made it in game. So, Protea Phobos, a Sayandana. Sorry if you want to see some of these and I end up clicking past them. The Yokai Revenant. Looks like a Nakana skin by that's a sentient oriented Ivara Lilith. Very, very cool. I'm excited for this one. I want it. Let's keep going. Cool heavy blade. Yep. All right. BB Koopa chest piece. Engineer, so for Vauban, cool. Keep on rolling. There's one or two that I know are in here that I still want to kind of, see and point out. I may have done so in the past on the previous one, but I think they really warrant some love, and hopefully they get into the game. With the Excalibur Bushido, Rhynot, Brook, heavy, okay, Technosis. Some of this, we're getting some of the things that I guess have already made it in. Hasn't been cleared from the workshop at this point. Hydroxate has this Mirage in process. I don't know if this is going to be reiterated on or if it already has been, but Hydroxate is familiar with the Tennogen stuff. Swanky Poo making a freaking awesome Wisp. Man, okay. Let's see. Right, Wisp Delusion. All right, so I think we're getting to that point where a lot of this is going to be stuff I've shown. Wisp Discordia, and I'm just kind of trying to find, yeah, Will-O-Wisp, work in progress, I think. Ivara, Goddess, which is a little bit more of a corpusey, I think. This is the corpusey one. Yeah. Come on, there we go. There's some potential. Yeah, look at that. Not the booty. Not the booty. Like this metallic stuff on the spine. Really cool. Chest piece. Very cool. It's the booty. Okay, alright. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh yeah. And of course, this thing has been, I don't know if this is ever gonna make it. Frelling has been. I don't know, but my wallet, I have a piggy bank with money in it for this skin. What? That's so good. I don't know why it's not in game yet. I don't know why. There must be something. There must be some little tiddly bit. I really hope this is still being worked on. It's been in here forever. I love it. Corpora, Frowling Hazmat. Oh wait, there is some. I don't know. It's got a lot of awards. I would love to see it. Anyways, I think we're at that point where, you know, either a lot of this stuff has been sheen before. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm excited. I'm excited about the future of Warframe and obviously Soulframe, some Tennogen stuff. I wonder if we're gonna see any Tennogen Soulframe stuff in the future. That would be freaking awesome. Oh, that Syandana, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh man, I gotta go get my wallet. Be prepared for some awesome Tennogen drops. Like I said, we don't know what's gonna make it in game, but I figured I'd show you guys at least what's up for selection. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Show some love to the creators of these skins, social medias and all that stuff. Give them some hope, some love, some inspiration. And of course, if you like the video, please drop a like and maybe subscribe if you're into the Tennogen stuff, Warframe stuff. And I'm dabbling in some other games. And, you know, maybe one day I can, you know, I don't know, do something I enjoy for a living. And whether it's, you know, gameplay, creative stuff or something, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Blow.